Now, Logan, this is a reminder. Don't do what happened last time.
I'm trying.
Don't
Is that a freaking rock slide?
No. Rock smash.
Logan,
Sound like
Logan, hurry this up or he's going to break all of your busts.
Oh, not all my busts. I paid good medieval money on those.
What happened to the suit?
That's fair.
What happened to the suit?
This is it, everybody. And I'm not gonna be messing up. Oh.
Oh, we're at the point of no return.
That's a good thing I
Hold
warned you.
it!
I was like, I'll admit, I actually forgot. I thought it was like, cause there's a mission here, but then that's not the end of the mission. There's a second mission that happens, but I guess they kind of they marathon them back to back.
Oh.
Danicast is still going again, and Danicast is talking about again that again the tower's to really quick. That tower is going to be blown up, but because Miles was an idiot and forgot how his mouth works, he was unable to relay the information to Finn that if she goes forward with her plan, because Krieger decided to try and overcharge the reactor to meet a deadline that Finn was unaware of. If that thing goes off, it will detonate pretty much all of, like, it will level this entire, like, corner of
By
the
Harlem.
island. By Harlem.
Yeah.
So that's
Wait,
why
where would-
it is up to us. Oh, go ahead.
Where would the Harlem Globetrotters be then after? Oh no, I'm tired.
probably
I
just
can't.
Well,
I can't comedic.
Look,
I'm tired. I hate.
No,
it.
Matt. Let's remember they're the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh,
They'll find other
yeah.
places
Right
to make their living.
Logan.
I can tell you right now, they
their
won't be
basketball
whistling, though.
court.
Logan.
Let's go. Yes.
Where's the end?
Post-renovation, and the underground moves right in.
This is the end, isn't it?
No. The suit.
Oh, it didn't save the suit from the last time.
Oh, well then put it on.
Switch, motherfucker.
Okay, but I am gonna put on one other suit this session at some point because
That's fine.
that's just how we do this.
Ooh.
Anyway, but I'll put that all before the last mission. For now, we have ourselves a little stealth mission
Also-
to get through
Also,
all
I'm
of
sorry.
their troops.
I'm sorry. The way you said they're the Harlem Globetrotters remind me of one of my favorite moments from Final Fantasy VII Mission Abridged, where Avalanche teamed up with another terrorist group called Tsunami, and they failed the mission. And it goes like, It goes like, well, we've got what we came for. What? But we failed the mission. Oh, no. Tsunami failed their mission. We got what we wanted.
Oh boy.
There's just something about that enunciation that can make a sentence sound much more assholey.
Did you find him?
I think I found him. Oh.
I think you need to sleep.
Excuse me. She actually, whoever's in that booth. Oh, storms are brewing. Whoever, that'll actually be somewhat noteworthy. Keep that in mind. The way that one resistance person just talked. Somebody in the recording booth said, "All right, we're gonna play you Willem Dafoe's audio. We want you to sound just like this." It's like,
Oh, that killed him. That killed that man. No, I'm sorry, Miles. You murdered
he had
that
no
man.
helmet. Right, he had no helmet, and you just smashed his head against.
Maybe he's
Sleep.
Maybe he's banking on the fact that they all have as thick a skulls as Finn does.
So,
You know
are
what?
we on the whole...
Not a bad idea.
So is this like a whole building complex, or is it like some... Okay, you know, never mind. It is something about the ship that looks like it could very well have been like some massive spaceship type thing.
Right, nah, you're fine. Well, oops.
It looks like the
I have to go
back
into
of a
first-person
yacht
mode.
for some reason.
It does. It totally
does.
does.
It does have what are those things? Well,
Miles,
what was the
wait, no, Miles, I'm sorry. I accidentally sent you to the finale of Incredibles 2. My bad.
I was about to say what was that? I was about to say what was that vehicle called in the end of Incredibles 2? It was like a hydroplane or hydro something.
Yeah, I
that,
think
like,
it's
a
the
boat that they can,
hydroplane
like,
or
right
something.
on top of.
Yeah.
It. Okay. But yeah, because that's what I'm thinking of now. Suddenly, whoa, hey, hold on now.
I mean, what is a hydroplane but a flying ship?
Back here.
It's like, I sent you to the end of the Incredibles too. Oh man, I hate that
Stand
movie.
still!
The villain's so disappointing. So it's really not that big of a change for you.
This really isn't a
Oh.
bad day for you, is it?
Oh my God, Finn is like Screenslaver.
Yeah, oh my lord.
I hate it.
You know what?
Coming in hot.
While we're still out and about kicking ass and taking names, I'd like to propose a toast to Hype finally seeing Across the Spider-Verse.
Yay!
I did. Like I actually just got back from it at the time of recording.
So, I mean, goes without saying, ladies and gentlemen, from here on out, be wary of spoilers.
Yee. Assuming we do talk about spoiler-heavy stuff.
Anyway, hey, Steve, now you know the context. You threw a bagel at me!
Right,
Or no,
I knew
you hit
that,
me
like,
with a bagel!
Like, I remember that. And I guess there was just, like, another line that you two kept saying that I was curious about the context behind, which I don't think even ended up being in the film.
No, it was in the film, but
No, like there was another thing that you guys kept bringing up. It was like, that's a good bagel.
No, we're just making a joke of, like, because the bagel is kind of the catalyst of Spot and all that. We were just like, aren't bagels great, guys? Just bagels.
Right,
And
that's what I was
to think
thinking
of the
of,
first
like,
movie was such a. To think of the first movie, it was just a fun little visual gag.
And then the fucker just looks like me.
Look, all I'm going to say is that if I had a nickel for every time a bagel was the catalyst of a multiversal threat beyond all comprehension, I'd have 2 bagels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
Wait, but what was the second time it happened?
Everything Everywhere All at Once. We need to watch that movie. It's weird, but it's good.
Wait. And there's a bagel somehow.
Yep.
What is it with bagels that ruins the multiverse?
I mean, this week's definitely been an interesting one. I mean, Hype finally popped his whole Across the Spider-Verse bubble, and then Logan and I, and most of us also popped our Mitchell's vs. the Machine bubble.
Hey.
Yeah, there was
and
that,
I
that
saw
was also...
And I saw both those movies before all y'all.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, yes, you did.
Mitchell vs. Machine is I think Mitchell vs. Machine is a very, very fun.
Oh, I loved it. Like, it was honestly one of the funniest films that the studios made.
I accidentally ordered 12 Swimmers on Amazon!
And now we all know
I
the
handled it
context.
fine.
And now we know the context behind that.
I
whole
love
meme.
that scene. I was
There-
waiting
there-
for that scene heavily.
There's this great.
I didn't think.
There's this great thing on Twitter I saw. Speaking of like lines and context, there's a great thing on Twitter I saw of this person just decided to watch the movie My Wife is an Axe, or I accidentally married an axe murderer with like Mike Myers, just to find out the context and scene where the line of "I'm sorry, I believe I ordered the large cappuccino," and it is a huge cup he's holding, and it's like. They post on Twitter, I started watching this movie just to figure out where this line was, and it's literally the opening line of the movie, so I don't know what else to do now.
A large cappuccino. With this oversized novelty pen that requires 2 hands.
Yeah, I'm just here to. What was it? I'm here to save the endangered Zim Zum Zimmeru and.
Yeah. Boy, that was...
I don't know why.
That movie was a movie.
I don't know why that joke actually got to me.
Well, it's just because of how it does feel to me like
It
a
just
Mitchell's
really
vs.
does
Machines
catches
kind of
you
joke
off
because
guard in a way.
because there's absolutely like it fully embraces how contrived it is. Like, please sign using this novelty giant pen supersized pen that requires 2 hands.
And the fact that Alec Baldwin just goes with it and doesn't question it at all.
Didn't he also call him like a freaking hippie?
Yes, he
Yes.
did.
Oh yeah, it's like, get out of my way, you hippie freak.
Yeah, damn, he went for it.
I have a thing against about a dog.
It's like, but I will happily hold your canine American
Canine
for you.
American, your canine American friend.
Why is that?
How much is
Why?
a canine American
Wait,
in the window?
That was a joke from 2004. Why does that feel more relevant now than any other time period, though?
It's just one of those weird things that just now gets so heavily used at this point.
I don't know why. It kind of reminds me of the joke. I'm still looking forward to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, the new one. And I go like,
Same.
you rat us
Oh,
out!
yeah.
Wait, you rat us out, Leo!
Hey.
Mikey! Hey, don't you use that word. Yeah, it's 2023,
Don't use that
Mikey.
word.
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, man. I'm looking forward to that movie. Like,
Rappers like that.
and I know I've been seeing like a lot of people like going back and forth with the art style. Like, I personally really
I
love
love
it. Like,
it.
it kind of feels like
I love
like,
it.
it feels like if Coraline had like a Spider-Verse paint job, because like a lot of like a lot of how the characters are drawn kind of makes it feel like a film.
Yeah, actually, I agree with that.
I could see that kind of like the angular styles of it. But we're getting off topic. The Spider-Verse. From how much we've been like talking it up and stuff. Did it meet your expectations? Hype.
It was pretty good.
Fair enough. I think that now that we can talk about it openly, I think its biggest sin for me, it was very good, but for me, I feel like its biggest sin is that it's the dead man's chest of the Spider-Verse trilogy.
That's fair.
In that,
okay.
It's fun, but it feels like its only real purpose is just to set up and build up.
I know a lot of people. I know a lot of really quick. Sorry, I know a lot of people complain about that, and that is a fair criticism. However, I'm also going to point out something. That criticism could be used for one of the most important movies ever made in existence, and nobody ever fucking brings it up.
Empire Strikes Back.
Thank you! Empire Strikes Back! That's the exact thing, and yet people consider it the best Star Wars movie. Why aren't people complaining about that?
Well, I mean, like, I feel like it's an instance where it's not that it's not like it's never brought up. It's just like I don't think people use it as big of a critique as it is for this film, or as people say it is for this film.
That's fair, but even then, it's still, this feels like the Empire Strikes Back of the movies and all that. And you know what? I'm going to give it that. I'm actually...
Flashback time.
Well, I guess if that's going to be like a comparison, I guess I can ask you, Logan, like, what would you say, since you used Pirates as a comparison, what would you say it is about, like, Dead Man's Chest compared to, like, say, I hate being an idiot, we were just talking about Empire Strikes Back. Like, what would you say it is between the two where it felt like Empire got away with it compared to what Dead Man's Chest couldn't?
I'm actually not sure. Mind you, I'm saying this as someone who hasn't seen Empire Strikes Back in over 10 years. I need to rewatch it sometime. Okay, so hear me out. As someone who also just watched Mission Impossible, how about, okay, fine, to be hopefully a better comparison while we look at all these meaningless exhibits, there's really only one part of this flashback that's important to us having played the first game.
I mean, it's nice to see that someone's using the tops of those
chairs?
Those pool chairs, to literally spin them all around. But what's the significance?
I'm just listening to this. I'm like, does that sound like the pigeon guy? Hang on, did you sound like?
I mean,
that's Dave
the pigeon guy.
That's Dave Fenoy.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Wow, he was the man with the golden voice that Kraft Macaroni and Cheese hired back in 2010 or whatever the hell it was.
You know what? I actually
you guys
would see
remember?
Dave doing that. Yeah.
You remember that story, right?
I think I
Oh wait,
remember
no, I
you
know
talking
who
to
you're
me.
talking about. Yeah, no, I know.
It was
who
a
you're
really
talking about.
yeah. For Doug, since I know this is more of an American thing, a long time ago it went viral on the internet. It was one of the best feel good stories of the internet kind of thing. There was a homeless man who got into a viral video called the probably. It was called The Homeless Man with the Golden Voice, and the guy was just saying, "Hey, give me $5 and I'll read something for you in a voice," because he used to work with radio. And he would be like, "You're listening to KCRA number 3, smooth jazz listening," but like it was so smooth and silky, and straight up like it got viral, and he actually got a job with Kraft Macaroni and Cheese to do commercials with them.
Nice.
After he was homeless and stuff, and last I heard, it managed to get him back on his feet.
Yay.
That's incredible.
So that was very nice.
It's great.
Anyway, where thought I was going with this? Okay, so the comparison I would make is I recently saw Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Very, very good movie. Definitely looking forward to Part 2 after the strikes are over. Best of luck to everyone still. And that movie also is set up for a follow-up movie that is also heavily revolving around some what's the word revolving around some loose threads. Now in Across the Spider-Verse, to James spoilers,
It's fine.
the movie ends right at the point where in any other movie you'd be getting ready for the final act. Like,
Right.
in Act 2, like, the climax is about to happen, and that's when it ends.
I disagree personally, but because I'm sorry, we had the big climax of every single Spider-Man in the known multiverse chasing Miles. That's not a climactic ending?
I think
I
it means a
don't know.
climax
Okay,
of
it
like
felt
the
like
more
its timing-
overarching story, you know, like stopping Spot and like saving.
Okay, but like, I guess how about this? You know how like the general purpose of any, any story is supposed to be, rising action and falling action or whatever. It feels like we ended in the middle of a rising action without actual like, I guess unless you're counting, it's possible.
But it looks kind of
I guess it's possible to still look at it as closure if you look at the Across the Spider-Verse less like Miles' story and more like Gwen's between her and her father.
Yeah. And honestly,
I guess
the
that could
movie
work.
the movie kind of treats it that way. She is definitely the deuterogonist of the movie and all that.
Actually,
Yes.
I'll let you continue, but that is like one thing that kind of got to me when it came to like Gwen's part, like particularly in the opening. I talked about it with Jordan, and they seem to have agreed with me on it. Like, as much of a like beautiful art show that the movie is, like it is a gorgeous film. I feel like particularly in the part with the Victorian era Vulture, am I the only one that felt like it was like a little visually too busy, where it's like it felt like
I
there was like
personally
so many
thought-
things at once that was a little disorienting.
I honestly thought it was great, and I think the point was to show that there are literally 3 different art styles going up against each other at that time.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Little did Finn know, she was dealing with a button masher. That is, not so much Miles, but the person currently controlling him.
Yeah, but no.
I'm lucky today.
But no, Steve, the thing is, there are 3 different art styles that are actually clashing in that moment. There's Gwen's world, there's the Vulture.
Victorian
Yeah,
world?
there's Victorian Vulture, and then there's Miguel and all of that. So I kind of get what you're saying, but I didn't mind it because the way it flowed, you could still tell what was going on for the most part.
Well, I don't know. Like, Logan, what are your thoughts on this?
Of course, my thoughts.
I agree. I'm saying I'm actually agreeing with Matt. I feel like genuinely the movie didn't feel like it was one of those movies where, like, okay, hear me out. Going into the movie knowing it had a cliffhanger actually made the experience better for me because I genuinely did not. How long is that movie? Like 2 hours or something?
Yeah,
Two
it
hours,
is
20
like
minutes. 2 hours, 20 minutes.
yeah, like
I
unless
will
Which
say,
is
I will say
a
when
lot for an animated film.
oh yeah, like
and I will
unless
say,
unless there's an animated film I'm unaware of, it is apparently the longest animated film in history.
please give those animators more credit and more
Yes.
funds. Sony, but I was gonna say, and I will say, it does not feel like it does not feel like almost 2.5 hours to me. Like
Do you have tickets for the
it's
special
very much
Our project is on display.
we made it.
Didn't think we needed tickets.
event? You do, and we're sold out. Can't
Wow.
let you go.
Thank you, Oscorp.
Thanks anyway.
Fast Oscorp,
Wow.
you
Well,
fucking
So we
dick.
need another way in.
That's awkward.
Wow. Even in the past, Oscorp sucked.
But see that door?
Yeah.
The hallway behind it wraps
When has
around-
Oscorp not sucked?
Can't just break in. We have to. They're taking down the exhibit tomorrow. and
Just
then-
shows up. Are you guys done whispering? It's very rude.
Rude.
Which we saw Fred Armisen in Mitchell vs. the Machines.
Yes.
And
Oh yeah, the fact that
so let it be said, he is a good actor. He just needs good direction.
I've said
Yeah.
this.
Character that
I've
fits.
said this multiple times, and none of y'all listen to me.
I agree with
never said you
you.
were
I'm just saying that I agreed with you. I just said now I have heard definitive proof that is real because he just was not a good cranky.
Right. He wasn't the crotchety fuck he's supposed to be.
Ooh, shiny.
Ooh, shiny? Those are portable adhesive solar panels.
Ooh, portable shiny.
Ooh,
shiny.
portable shiny.
I wish that you would just shake your head like,
I honestly love that joke.
ooh. It's like,
Lame.
ooh, portable shiny. I hate you. No, you don't.
I will.
You're right.
oh, fair enough. All right, let's break in. It's locked.
Locked.
I'm sure nobody can see us from here. Not even the security
If
cams.
you shine a light at it, it'll open.
What?
Flashlights on our phones would work. They won't reach.
Portable
The
shiny.
portable shiny to the rescue.
Give
I
me
think.
It'd be nice to find something mutable.
Give me the.
Maybe you have to pick up a certain.
Actually, yeah.
Oh.
We need the shape. We need the shape shifting thing.
Shut up.
How are you
Hey, I'm
over
gonna
there,
steal this
Doug?
tech. Hey, how you doing?
Shape memory alloy.
I am
Change the
good.
shape on the museum map.
Yeah, he's good.
What did
That's
you
good.
think about
Stuff
the?
is crazy.
Yeah, I was say, what did you think of the
Anyone see?
of Across the Spider-Verse all in all?
I've seen it a day after it came out over here in the UK anyway. I still think it's visually incredible. I love all of the different art stuff that they showed for each Spider-Man. It just blew my mind, honestly, but I'm still heavily debating if it's...
Let's go.
I'm still...
Oh,
There it is. Hey,
It's not
there's
oh,
face.
hey!
Need something
the face that doesn't fit.
Look how the
I
external
know.
tools
Yeah,
interface
I'm still
directly with
thinking
command module's
if I should put
computer.
it up or
We could recreate
if I
the
should put it
idea
higher
of
or
a
lower
neural
between the
interface.
first one, but I'm still saying the first one is still incredible on its own.
Not if we
Yeah,
integrate
I mean,
it
honestly,
into
like,
the mesh.
I actually kind of have a similar thought process myself in that, like, I still think Across is very good, but I'm still not quite sure if I can say it's better than the first film or not.
Excuse me, kid. You've been standing there staring at us uncomfortably for the past minute.
Probably head back to the lab.
There, look
We've
this way.
overstayed.
Just thinking of future events, sir.
So sorry, but I've got to take the afternoon off. It's an emergency.
Again? Peter, is
Hey,
something...
Peter, is it me or is that kid staring at us?
You know you can talk
No, I'm looking this way.
I'm fine.
Peter, is it just me or is that kid's back staring at us?
Backs can't stare, Doc.
Work will be waiting when
I don't trust the pit bull on his shirt.
It mocks me with its smug
Doc.
aura.
Dogs should not wear glasses, Peter. And
Thank you, Ben Tennyson and Rigby.
Yeah, it's so funny. I have to remind myself that that's Rigby.
never stops.
Yeah.
but real talk, I do still love him as Doc Ock. He's great.
Oh, he's
Thank you.
incredible.
Absolutely.
Normally can't build anything without making
That was a fantastic
Yeah,
job.
like he's really like he's really great as a sympathetic Ock, and in Ultimate Alliance 3, he's good as a maniacal Ock.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know he was in that too. That's cool.
Yeah, both him and Yuri reprise their roles as their characters in Ultimate Spire and in Ultimate Alliance 3.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Now then, what were we doing again?
Did you pick
We
it
were
up?
trying to get that
Do I
door
still
open.
have, do I still have to interact with him? Because it's still lighting him up as green.
Oh, I guess we have to. Could you help us with something, Mr. Octavius, sir?
I saw something about solar energy.
Oh, I'm so idiot. That's right. I've seen that was happening. Okay, so it can change its shape, but by itself it is not reflective. Hence the portable
Oh,
shiny.
now we need the portable shinies.
Solar mirrors.
Let it be known, I was gonna do this.
Perfect for tricking a light
Anyway.
We were just thinking a few steps ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, all in all, again, just the face is still a bit. Excuse me,
Excuse
everyone.
me.
The face is still just a little off to me. I still can't fully understand their justification for it.
They wanted him to look like
Right?
Tom
Like-
Holland.
Gotta hurry.
It's ridiculous.
Now then.
Dun, 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 dun.
This does feel like a freaking like that. This does feel like a Mission Impossible style thing.
Hey Phil, is that supposed to be outside of the hall?
I don't think so,
That-
Jim.
Real talk. I forget which Mission Impossible it was from, but that one clip with them in the hallway trying to actively move a generated projection of the hallway in like silence.
Oh,
or
that's.
such a thing.
Oh yeah, no, that's was it Ghost Recon? That's the
Or Ghost Protocol.
yeah, Ghost Protocol. Thank you. That's the fourth movie.
Brooklyn Visions next week.
Which movie was it that introduced the concept of those fully realistic faces?
Oh God, that's the first movie.
Oh, they were doing that
Yeah,
technically
they're
in the
doing
first
that.
movie.
Yeah, I think that it was like in one scene in the first movie, but it's definitely used like the most in the second.
Huh? I didn't realize that.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Miles.
See ya.
Finn says hi.
See ya.
Really, really,
but,
kids?
But as is the case with Oscorp, she does not get paid enough to deal with this.
Yeah.
Really a big deal.
I'm still not sure if I get paid,
Okay,
period.
we'll get a picture. Love you, Dad. Bye.
She's
Yeah,
just
no, there-
she's just an intern.
And there you go. There's his cameo of his dad. I forgot who played him in the first Spider-Man
This is it.
game, but oh well.
Our project's in the back.
And that's right. That's right. Now you also got to see the part of a hype of a I created you, and
You created me. Well, why'd you
But
create
why'd you
him?
create that guy?
Yeah,
I know.
Spider-Man, why'd
You
you
know,
create
that's
that
also
guy?
like, you know, that is also one other thing that I will say, like, that I'm kind of like going across different points with when it comes to like the Spot. I do think, like, I think he's a really fun character. His actor does a good job playing as him and whatnot. I think the thing that I have against him is that, like, logistically, I could definitely see why he'd be considered a big threat. He doesn't really feel like a big threat, if that makes some sense.
And that's the point. How do you not get that? That's the whole point of the character, is that they think he's a joke. They go, man, you're such a villain of the week. You're barely anything. And by the end of the movie, no, he becomes that threat.
No, I mean, like, even as he's, like, rising in with his gaining more power, like, getting across, like, I still never really got the impression of, like he's supposed to be, like, this big, like, honestly, I thought Miguel felt like more of a villain than Spot did.
Miguel definitely was played up. I will say there was definitely more scenes of Miguel being a villain than there were of Spot being a, like, intimidating villain. I agree. Miguel was played up more. Oh, here's our project. Miguel was definitely played up more to be an antagonistic force than the Spot was. And hey, there you
Hey,
are,
Rick.
non-dead guy. My favorite non-dead guy.
Can't wait to see him alive and well the next couple of years.
Ticket only.
It's gonna be so
How'd
happy.
you get in?
I bought a ticket. How'd you get in?
We broke the law. It just echoes throughout the room.
Hey, hold up. We need a picture.
Yay. And that's how we got to this point to it.
You helped us get it working.
Okay, fine. Scoot over. All right.
Here we go.
Cheers!
I am not saying that.
Yay.
Yeah,
I'll get
but-
you to say it.
I don't know. I do personally think that Spot is a very good character, in my opinion. He doesn't act like a major threat, and that I kind of like.
I ain't Tinker.
Oh boy!
Oh,
Well,
You're
happy
gonna
days
blow
are
up
over.
the. You're going to blow up Harlem. You're going to blow up Harlem. You were no longer hit by a rhino. You can say you're gonna blow up Harlem. Miles, you
No,
suck
the-
at your job. I'm replacing you.
Oh,
With who?
The problem is,
I am.
the problem is, Logan, even if he told her, she would not listen.
right. Like, he even was trying to tell her, Finn just cut him off.
Consistently.
He also was talking really, really quietly just then. Like, well, not quietly, but I could not have
Were
been
you
the only
just?
person
I mean,
who
are you
thought
just
that.
expecting to fucking yell at the tip of his lungs that
I
that
want
you're
him to
gonna blow up Harlem?
I mean,
I
like,
want him to
feel like-
sound like the ghost. I want him to sound like the ghost stories stuff. Hey, I just start going like rapid
I mean, like,
fire. Like, hey, you got
honestly-
me quickly.
I mean, honestly, I feel like it would help Miles' character a little bit if just at one point he really does just go like, okay, Finn, shut up for 1 second and hear me out.
Oh my god, actually, you're right, because then it would be like him, like, actually becoming, like, not assertive, per se, but, like, definitely, like, actually, like, hey, listen, I'm done trying to be just a Boy Scout the whole time. This is why this is an actually serious moment that I
Again,
am, like, raising my voice to you.
I think my problem is, again, there is contrived writing in this. So,
I mean, it's already contrived enough that Finn's a villain in the first place.
yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
Honestly, I'm sorry. I want there to be. I like the Tinker as a character. Don't get me wrong. Not this Tinker. I'm talking about Tinker in the comics. I kind of hope that we do get a proper Tinkerer in another game. Of like, maybe there'd be another Tinkerer. It'd be the grandfather of Finn and Rick, and it'd be the original Tinkerer, and he blames Miles for their deaths, or at least Finn's.
it would be interesting to see.
Wait, what, Doug?
He said,
I said it would be interesting to see.
Oh no, that's my dumb idea.
That's
You're
fine.
fine.
I
No,
don't think it's
I'm in agreement with. I'm in agreement with you. Like,
Why do you
this
think we
is
usually
not-
have these? Why do you think we usually have these roundtable discussions?
Right. Again,
Actually-
like this is not the first time that we've been like, yeah, no, I agree with your premise, and that is a better sounding story than what we were given.
Well, I'm saying like in the future, we could get something like that.
Which, would be cool, assuming they bring back Tinker in the first place.
No, I'm talking.
We'll have to
I'm,
wait.
talking about...
He means in a different story involving Tinkerer, not the specific version.
Ah.
Yeah, a Tinkerer. Basically, comic book Tinkerer.
Right.
Punt.
See? Oh, I thought I could finish you.
Sir, I'm gonna ask you.
Why am I not finishing?
Sir, I'm gonna ask
Actually,
you
you
to
know
put that
what?
away.
Since we were just talking about villains, I will say one more thing about the spot, then I promise I'll talk about positive things about Across the Spider-Verse. I think one other thing that does kind of bug me about Spot is that, like, he kind of has, like, the same problem that I have with Kingpin in the last film, where it's like, it feels like he's taking some needlessly extra steps for a motivation that, in the grand scheme of things, is honestly kind of petty.
Because he's meant to be petty. He's a scientist for Alchemax. Of course he's meant to be petty.
Yankee, talk to me. How's the evacuation?
Literally, his whole thing is, I blame Spider-Man for this, despite the fact that technically I'm wrong, but I don't care.
It's a lightning storm's happening.
Ah, shit. It's go time.
I'm wearing the programmable matter suit because I thought it was neat.
That man just
Yeah,
want to
like,
give a message.
I'll say aside from that, there you go. I'll say, aside from that, like, there is a lot that I do like. I think one thing I will definitely give across is that it does address one other problem that I have with Into the Spider-Verse, is that I feel like it definitely handles its supporting cast a lot better. Like, whereas with the first movie, it's like, there were characters that I liked, but I felt like they either were underutilized or, like, not utilized at all, to a point where it's like, you can remove them from the movie and nothing would have changed. Whereas with Across, aside from maybe Peter B, and even then he still had a scene that I really like, aside from him, I couldn't really think of any side characters that felt like, you know, underutilized or pointless in Across.
I'm
So,
hoping that
he was-
again it's all set up and maybe Beyond will do more.
Let's
really
be
hope we
honest,
get to see
Beyond
more.
will do more with it.
I want more. I'm saying I want more with Paviter.
Pavatar.
Oh yeah, he was really fun.
Oh yeah.
I do, like,
I do-
So
and
you
and-
don't do anything with your hair?
And asking me about non-bread, which is basically the same as saying bread, which is basically as saying chai tea. Oh, I love chai tea.
I
No!
love chai tea. Chai tea.
I love that he sounded actually like distraught. But no, I love the.
This is traffic,
here's
this
what
is
the
our traffic, this is traffic, this is more traffic, and this is where the British
shit.
took everything from us.
This is where the Bristol Laura stuff.
That was cool.
Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, programmable matter gives us my own. Whoa, programmable matter gives me my own freaking lethal kill mode.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
There to satisfy every arachnophobe's nightmare.
Lovely.
Well, whose fault was this guy with rocket launcher?
Well, I'm slowly
You fired a
getting
rocket-
over it.
He fired a
Slowly.
rocket launcher. I'm saying it was his fault. He pulled a rocket launcher and fired it to like 10 feet away from him.
Ow.
Oh no, you know. Ah, crap! I forgot about those guys.
Logan, he had a shield.
Fine. Then you have this.
I don't think that worked.
Fine. Now, okay, now I'll launch him away from the shield.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could just yoink the shield off his hands?
Yeah. Actually, I'm surprised that, like, I don't think there is a command like that in this game, is there?
I don't think so. I know you can pull people's guns out of their hands like this. I
Yeah,
said,
like, why can't you do that with shields, too?
Tighter grip.
I guess.
I was about to say.
then I can go wee.
I was about to say. Test that out when you see another shield enemy.
Ow.
Okay. Ah, those guys suck.
Because I'm
He
pretty
dodged
sure
your
you still
Falcon
can in
punch.
this game.
That's-
Dodge this.
Did he dodge it?
Oh no, she got taken down. That's what you get.
By the way, also, Steve, I apologize. I think we talked about it before. I kind of disagree with you on your opinions of Kingpin as well, with his thing being contrived. I thought he was a really good, like, he had a good backstory instead of just being an asshole CEO.
My thing is that, like, I think my thing is I never said it was contrived. I just said it was petty.
I mean, yeah, but to be fair, again, when is tell me a Spider-Man villain who isn't petty.
Well, I mean, like, Well, I feel like that also depends on iteration, because, like, a lot of characters aren't written the same across various iterations. Like, for example, like, a handful of, like, Doc Ock's iterations, they either have him just straight up evil, or with, like, shades of sympathy across them, you know, like this version Spider-Man does.
Fair, but even though there are shades of sympathy, there's still pettiness. Because you cannot tell me that Doc Ock in this series isn't petty.
Well, I think it's like a mixture of petty and desperation, and it's like, he starts off, you know, with, like, you know, wanting to do something, you know, good for the world. It's just a matter of, like, Osborn just, you know, true to nature, Osborn just screws him over.
Yeah, but then Osborn has a really good motivation, stuff like that. I don't know, I'm sorry for disagreeing. Just, yeah.
Well, I'm not upset that you're disagreeing.
Oh my lord, it's
That man is dead.
pandemonium!
That's a lot of fire.
Yeah, no, we're literally in a war zone.
Man.
Which I will say, the power of the SSD, this is all working, I like this. No! That's dangerous!
Sir, holding that is dangerous.
Don't you just
Allow
love-
me to get it from you.
That guy's
See?
dead.
See, that's less dangerous.
Don't you just love three-way struggles of the story?
Don't tell him.
Ow.
You didn't see it coming.
Woo! You gotta be looking this way, dude.
Ow.
Oh my god, I just threw him into a rocket.
Yeah, you did.
I'm so sorry, dude. What was that? Yeah, there you go, onto the ground.
How about you keep yourself on the ground first?
I'm having a good day today.
Oh,
were
hot,
on
hot,
fire.
hot, hot.
You're also on fire, or you were on fire.
It just gets better and
Hold that
better.
Miles
Seems like-
Morales. He's smoking.
Seems like he's getting fired up.
Oh my lord, it begins. This is how I know
Now
you're in a
look
good
here.
mood, Matt.
No, look here.
I'm
look
not,
there.
but thank you.
Oh!
Oh, what did he say about you?
Nothing.
Alright. You guys are being so mean!
Man, I think I know what's been shooting at me.
Oh,
Oh,
Yep, that's what's shooting at me. Hang on. I'll be right back. What is that sound?
out. I'll be right back. Will you
Mm.
stop with that infernal raking? It's driving me crazy!
What a day! What a day it's been that we managed to like finally watch that whole series. And I do.
Well, we
like
didn't watch
a
it
lot.
today, but yeah.
Which
Well,
series?
throughout the year.
I figured
Freakazoid.
Freakazoid.
Oh yeah.
it's like, guilty as charged. Now will someone please call me a cab? Okay? You're a cab. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, it wasn't cab. It was some-
Lock away the key. Or lock
It was
me up and
lawyer,
throw
my
the key.
bad.
Lawyer said, lock me up and throw away the key.
Like, he'd rather just go to jail instead of listening to Fanboy.
But then somehow Fanboy was also arrested, I guess.
Guys,
Yeah.
guys. Listen, hey. We need to get out
Oh,
of here.
Tio.
I can only
Why are you here, Tio? Spider-Man was here. The cat.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. She's done it.
She started already.
We're too late.
Who's she?
Are you really gonna be doing this now?
Come on.
Redemption arc, motherfucker!
Oh, hey, Uncle.
I thought you were gonna die.
I thought you were dead.
Nope.
Is he? I forget. I don't even know if he does die in this or not.
In this, I don't
No, he
think
doesn't.
so.
No, he doesn't.
no.
I mean,
So is
he's
it
in the
only-
sequel, isn't he?
Yeah.
I actually forget if he is.
Yeah, he is in there.
Yes, he is.
Is Spider? Oh, I didn't know he was in
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 so far.
Yeah, he
I
was
need to watch the
showcased
trailers
because of
Well, I-
Craven's men locking the people down in New York.
again.
Right,
Okay, so that
like,
guy,
'cause
that
there
guy
was a
has- is it
bit-
only. Go ahead.
Because I remember there was a bit in that trailer where it's like one of his men was showing Craven the map of New York that had like a bunch of people on it. In fact, I think that Yuri was also on that list too.
What you're doing?
They deserve.
Yeah, they do put Yuri on that list too.
You're not just gonna destroy Roxxon Plaza.
Thank you. He remembered how the mouth works.
I'm not gonna let you lie to me.
Yeah, and see, Logan?
Well, see, this is because he didn't say so earlier. It's like you know how like if you wait too long to tell something, the anger just grows. If he had the chance to say it immediately after that whole
I don't know.
incident,
I still
he
don't
wouldn't
think
be
she
here.
would have listened.
Yeah, again, like a lot of this could have been resolved.
That's what I said.
I was about to say, a lot of it really just could have been resolved if Miles was just a lot more assertive in terms of just standing at the fin.
Hey,
well, I
you know
mean,
the Billy's
again,
have two sides to this?
let's not forget here. The dude's still a fresh Spider-Man, so it's not like it's gonna immediately come to him to just just yell the truth out to her like immediately.
All right, it's time to see if she is indeed vulnerable to lightning.
Dramatic walk.
Can't let you do this.
I can't let you stop.
Spy musician, not the time.
Kick her ass.
Don't you see what the reactor's doing?
Destroying the plaza, tearing down Krieger's monument.
Yeah, in
How could she
hindsight, I
still
probably
see
should.
me?
You know, in hindsight, I probably should have understood that she must have that same like heat vision technology in that thing.
It'll take Harlem with it.
Yeah.
Especially after she saw me using invisibility on like in stealth, so it makes sense.
I also feel like just for the sake of a boss fight, invisibility is kind of pointless at this point.
Ben, you can help me stop
Yeah.
this, or you can kill me.
Hologram?
Your choice.
Really? Give me a break.
Why won't you listen to me?
Krieger couldn't.
No, not listening to your plot. It doesn't matter. Literally, there's nothing. It's not like Shadow the Hedgehog in this.
I don't want to fight. We'll talk.
Whee! So okay, so I gotta ask, is it only in Beyond? Is it only in Into the Spider-Verse that Uncle
Oh.
Aaron dies?
No, in the comics he also does, but he's a complete fucking bellend in the comic.
That is fair. Well, that could have been
The
worse.
reactor's still going critical. Soon we won't be able to stop it.
No! I am not running
Oh,
away
that's a
again.
big one.
How are
Ow.
you even this strong? You were only in lacrosse for like 1 year back in high school.
It was a very long class.
You are the one person I needed on my side.
I am on your side.
Hope we don't get that fucking glitch I had the first time.
We know about Nuform.
Oh, which glitch was that again?
No one
I did beat the boss, but I had a glitch where the fight is still going and it doesn't end up until I just reset the boss. That was my first time playing it, and that happened.
Well, here's hoping it doesn't work on Logan.
We have to stop the reactor.
Still give me a good excuse to fucking kick her ass.
I mean, I will still say these are fun bosses.
Absolutely.
I will always give this over. I will always give these over Arkham Knight. Like this
Yeah.
actual like high octane. Like ow, ow! Don't hurt me.
I mean, it helps you're also playing as a high octane character.
Yeah.
Oh hey, Simon Krieger's
Really?
watching now.
Although that being said, it really does make me curious as to how exactly they'll do bosses for the Suicide Squad game.
Cause yeah, it turns out no frickin' they of course frickin' Roxanne has the building insured. I don't know what the heck she thought was gonna happen.
Right?
Whoa, camera! Figure out what's going
Yeah,
on here.
no, again, she's an idiot. I do not like her.
Not like this.
I don't either.
She really did not think a few steps ahead to realize that all this would have been in vain anyway.
I know you feel those shockwaves. Help me stop this.
Oh boy.
every chance to leave.
Ow! Oh, nice, energize it. Actually, this is cool to see how this suit looks when it's battle torn.
Yeah?
That's
Getting
great.
really stuck.
Don't make me kill you. You
Which actually makes me wonder how many, what other suits look like in the state.
I'm pretty sure there's already a YouTube video for that.
Because I'm Spider-Man.
There you go.
Nope.
The age-old Spider-Man excuse.
The reactor. Then it's tearing the neighborhood.
I'm Spider-Man. And I'm Spider-Man. What else?
How do you move so fast?
I'm Spider-Man.
Did I mention I'm Spider-Man?
Motherfucker.
It's like... It's objection.
Day, Miles.
Objection! He's
Shut
making
the
fun of me.
Make fun of me.
Well, there's that. I was just like, objection, nuts to you on the grounds that I'm Spider-Man.
I will say, she's quite fast for a college graduate. I probably need to start transferring into New York at some point. The athletics department is
So,
fantastic.
yeah, now that I think about it, who's your trainer?
Yes.
My trainer is science,
go.
motherfucker.
Oh, okay, that happens
Science
if you try to
knows
get
how
away.
to be fit.
My trainer is science, and also Tony Stark.
Yeah, I know.
You know
Wait,
what?
just
I'm
look
just
at
thinking
this, I love this.
all the science and technology talk. Random thing to pop in my mind, but while I was binging like Strong Bad for the past couple of days, I reminded of one of my favorite lines of his. It says, "The word technology means magic."
I mean, some could definitely see it as such.
Be that easy.
Whoa, whoa.
Nice.
Come on.
I'll find you, Miles.
Honestly, probably would. I mean, probably wouldn't. Not that much easier knowing there's no health bar.
Then I'll go down trying.
Whoa.
Camera's
Oh,
doing
that
some
was a that was-
fancy work.
Yeah.
It's trying.
Camera's working overtime.
Ouch.
Okay, you didn't get the glitch, thank God.
There. Alright, that's it.
What kind of glitch are we talking here?
Infinitely.
Like the game wouldn't...
Also,
Yeah, 'cause
Oh.
Yes.
This.
she's realizing...
oh
that
my
she-
god, why didn't anybody tell me? Fuck you.
But yeah, no, basically what he was talking about is, you know how like all the bosses don't actually have a visible health bar to us?
This shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, we told
Yeah,
you.
we just said this, you fucking idiot.
We told you.
But,
and your
but yeah.
ignorance didn't fucking
Basically,
listen.
yeah. Yeah, that was the glitch, James, was that the game wouldn't, its internal flag system sometimes, I guess in Doug's case, didn't know to trigger the end of the boss fight.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah,
And again, that was
that's-
my first time.
It's a lot easier if there is a visible health bar. Oh man, I'm sorry. And...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't care. No, it's not.
Ow! You did far too much damage for this to be forgivable.
Also,
I
the
do have
fact that
something
like
I
they
wanna- oh, go ahead.
like they do that and they fall on the ground just gives me that energy of one of the failed QTEs from Up the Shadows where Spider-Man catches Black Cat and goes, "I got you."
That's a lot.
Yeah,
I'm
that.
gonna die.
That was such a funny thing. I'm going to die.
Well, that was from Spider-Man 3. But,
Fair,
yeah.
but
Well, either
still.
way, the failed QTEs were so... I'm so glad they used those. We need more of those.
Literally.
Well, I mean, like it's funny because like in Web of Shadows, there's even no penalty for failing them because all you do is just rewind to the beginning of the QTE. You can try and fail as many times as you can.
Huh. Well, which that, I mean, that feels to me like a wonderful 101 kind of QTE where it's, oh jeez, where like messing it up alone is sometimes part of the content of like how fun it is.
Yeah.
I think the funniest is still like when he's trying to like approach Black Cat. The very first failed QTE is like she smacks him and he just tumbles off the building like a
Also,
ragdoll.
Right.
Also, sorry,
right.
looking at this, I'm like, look, game, I can tell you're trying to be Metal Gear Solid 4. Stop. Just...
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it because of his angular butt right now.
No, I mean, yeah, but
Because of
no.
programmable technology.
No, are you kidding me? Go look at, like, pictures of Metal Gear Solid 4. That game still fucking holds up.
Oh, absolutely. I still think Arkham Knight holds up visually.
Oh, Arkham
Yeah.
Knight does too, yeah.
And almost. Use the palm, as Matt said.
Use the palm.
That was his hobby says.
You have to do it, Miles. You must use the wushu finger hold.
But this thing doesn't have any fingers to whooshy.
To Wushi.
You must. Jeez. That does remind us, though. If we finally took the time to watch. I'm sorry, this is a really pivotal moment. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I know that if we're like trying to do this whole like now that we finally watched
palms.
Mitchell's and the Machines, hopefully. There you go. Hopefully, with our DreamWorks marathon, we can finally introduce James to the Kung Fu Panda trilogy.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Well, I know there's still a few other movies on the list we have to go through first.
And he doesn't. He absorbs an entire reactor's worth of energy.
It's pretty shocking.
Yeah. But, you might need to, be careful where he lets it out.
Yeah.
I can't hold this in much longer.
I have the dumbest request ever.
What?
Well, I do have something I was going to say during this moment, but what's up, Hype?
When he does unleash, because
I know
it's been a while
what
since
you're
I
gonna
saw the
ask.
cut. What's that?
Do it. Say it.
When it does get to when he unleashes the energy, have like the most atomic fart reverb
Yeah,
play ever.
yeah.
No.
I knew
No,
he was going to ask for that.
I
knew
can't.
it.
I have one thing I wanted to say though to her. That as this is happening,
It's okay. Just
Finn, yeah. What do you say to the woman who thinks she was the smartest person in the room? That she was in the wrong room to begin with.
Skadoosh.
But no,
And that's how I feel about
I'm
Finn as a
going-
character.
I'm sorry. I'm going to quote freaking. I know try and make you feel for Finn. Go like, well, she sacrificed herself. Sorry, I'm going to quote Dragon Ball Z abridged. My pity well's dried up.
Yeah.
That's that. Vaporized because she forgot that you can throw people up into the air. And you don't have to carry them the whole way.
Well, maybe
Yes,
she wasn't
I'm
strong
so-
enough to throw him up high enough.
Yes, I'm sorry to everybody. This is not making me feel the same way as Aunt May's sacrifice in Spider-Man 1 felt.
No, again, I agree. To quote it again, my pity well's dried up. I do not care about her as a character.
And I agree.
She was just way too stubborn in the end.
But that's that. Miles has saved the city. Or at least a small portion of it.
Yeah, he saved Harlem.
Uh-oh.
But, I mean, there is still a matter of, the, law enforcement.
We'll take
Yep.
care of them.
But the friendly neighborhood has got him his back covered.
Or, excuse me, the, Daily Bugle.
You did good, Spider-Man.
Yay! Is it so
love
wrong
you.
for me?
That guy?
You're supposed to say, I love you back, mi amor.
He's our Spider-Man.
Hey,
Like, is it so wrong for a loving family to know that their child is a hero?
Not really.
Look at Blue Beetle and look at Kamala Khan.
We love and support you no matter how long you've been lying to us.
I'd say it's only good,
4 weeks
depending on
later.
some circumstances.
wait.
Oh,
Oh,
he got what he
that's right.
deserves.
That's right. We held on to those videos of him talking.
You want forgiveness? Get religion.
Krieger is in prison. Aaron Davis,
Woo!
aka Prowler,
Oh, the
Hey,
Prowler.
Spider-Man.
and Roxxon.
Hey, Spider-Man. Yeah. Okay. So oh, I see. So Aaron is gonna still. So he took a plea deal, Uncle Aaron.
What happened in Harlem. Together, we're
That's smart then. That's good. Awesome.
that
Character
having our own
development.
neighborhood Spider-Man is pretty great.
I mean, someone got a genuine taste of
Good,
it.
Haley.
By the way, if I remember correctly, there's a big reveal in one of the side missions of this game as well, of a shadowy person and behind the scenes who's kind of controlling everything.
Oh, and we will be doing that in the post game stuff. I just wanted to have some fun with this. So hear me out, like it. Considering this is not the first time considering this is not the first time Insomniac has done an interquel, look up Quest for Booty later. That game I can literally finish an entire session probably. I do like Miles Morales. It's more of what I like of Spider-Man 1.
Right.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel as, Bridges. Hey, welcome back, Pete.
I'm a robot.
Still can't get over that suit. So cool. Gotta be
I can't get over your new face. So lame.
So like,
And that's why I'm keeping the mask on.
Please do.
Does this job ever get easier? Some of it, yeah. Some things never get easier.
Man, that's my favorite character from the Across the Spider-Verse movie.
Oh, which one?
Yuri. You get to see him in Spider-Verse.
Oh, right. That's well. Okay, it took me a second to know what you're talking about. It's like, wait, is he talking to me?
Hype, you are my favorite Spider-Man.
Part of our job is making sure
Are
they
you?
get away with it.
Your secret's safe with me.
We'll add it to the
Well,
Spider-Man-
considering
And then you immediately says the guy who immediately posts all this on YouTube.
Well, no, I was about to say, like, it's very courteous that you say I'm your favorite, considering how mean you were to me last session.
It wasn't.
It's a point, you know.
It just blurted out. I'm apology.
You know what?
I'm apology.
Well, you know what? I forgive you, you piss stain.
Yahoo! Now we start listening to Vacation's All I Ever Wanted. Vacation had to get away. So, yeah. No, I mean, okay. Gameplay wise, I think this is still solid. It's the movement, the combat.
I think gameplay wise, I like it more than the first game.
Oh, the invisibility.
Story wise,
that's fair. But yeah, the Venom strike, the Venom abilities, and the invisibility is so cool for both stealth and combat. I actually love that.
Ow.
You punched my face. But and I mean, and the supporting characters, I like that Miles has, you know, Genki, Rio, I love that he has so many more supporting characters than even Peter did in the first game.
Yeah, because all he really had was Dr. Octavius, MJ.
Maybe MJ, but that was kind of bad.
Technically, Miles also counts, but yeah.
And I guess to an extent, Harry.
Yeah. Okay, then I guess I'd say this. I like that Miles had more actively like, and I guess I actually just realized. I guess Peter also, of course, technically had Aunt May as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Then,
I guess the major difference is that whereas you know, you got Peter Parker, who's, you know, pretty much a full-grown adult. He's got his own life responsibilities and all that stuff. I mean, Miles, for all intents and purposes, I think is still like. He's more. He still has a family. He still has a family, like a whole bunch of family and friends. He still, you know, associates with by comparison.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Like he's got his mom Rio. He got his uncle Aaron. He's got his BFF Genki.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's one of those things where he's definitely like a younger generational type of Spider-Man compared to Peter Parker, and I guess in some ways that makes him a little more interesting. I guess.
I think so.
Where he hasn't lost it all due to circumstances.
I like Miles a lot as a character.
Right.
And I got to meet I got to meet Miles at a convention. He was his voice actor.
Oh
was very
yeah,
Nice.
you lucky son of a.
Hey, I'm still offering to get you some stuff for RE4.
Yes,
But
please.
in any case, just again, remember that's at the end of the month, August, I think. But in any case,
Oh yeah.
and the music of this, the credits definitely took inspirations from Into the Spider-Verse, which I will now have to again give props that I love. I really am appreciative for the Spider-Verse trilogy for bringing Miles
To
Morales more
infinity
so
and beyond.
Yeah.
for bringing Into the Spider-Verse. Thank you Into the Spider-Verse for bringing Miles Morales further into the limelight.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
We can all be heroes.
Chadwick Boseman and loving memory of him.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. He did pass away during this time.
Wakanda forever. All those years, and I realized he was battling cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. Those are the kind of things I like to learn and see in Marvel.
Be yourself.
Just don't be Finn. That didn't work out well.
Yeah,
Well, you can't be
Finn is-
Finn
hang on.
anymore
Oh,
because
guys.
Hello, Harry.
I was about to say.
Hey, Harry. So, how'd you sleep last night? Yeah, I couldn't sleep much either. I had this really weird, reoccurring dream where
You have
I
to
was
say
being
we.
chased by a lion.
You have to say we hype. It's a character from to say I.
Not just any lion, but a great pink lion
Well, I
She
mean,
scares me.
well,
They
to be
scare
fair,
me.
Kurt!
I was about to say that there are like technically a few Venoms that do say I instead of we. Like for example, Topher's Venom says I. There's a few instances in the PS1 game where he said I.
Guys, are we just ignoring the fact that that's Kurt Connors?
Oh,
No, I'm
Guys.
not ignoring it.
the Lizardman.
Oh, so it is.
I'm still excited to see how much more we're gonna see on the lizard.
That's
Yeah, I
something
mean,
about
like
it.
from the one
Did we just-
from the one. What's up?
Did we just see the same exact scene that ended off the original game, but from Harry's perspective?
No, not
Not
completely.
quite.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Because Kurt wasn't in the original scene. Yeah, it was just Harry. It was just Norman and Harry in the original scene.
I really am curious as to like, because I know they mentioned in the trailer for Spider-Man 2 that apparently Harry is dying. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing them go into detail on like what exactly is wrong with him.
Right, whatever that
I mean, they
symbiote
did.
or illness is.
Hey, Sean.
Hey,
Hey, it was whatever was like killing. Whatever killed Norman's wife,
Dave,
if I remember correctly.
Eric Baza,
Oh yeah.
Fred
Eric
Tatasciore.
Lopez, Frattazio.
They had a
Fred
lot of
Wolf,
freaking people.
Sean
in this, Oh
Carmel.
my god. Jesus, who didn't they have? We would like to thank the entire SAG-AFTRA
Mark
Guild
Allen
for
Stewart.
participating in this movie. Just
Hey,
everyone.
Michelle,
See, Nick-
Michelle
Robbie
Ruff,
Damon,
Nick
Ray
Winger,
Chase.
Misty Lee.
Oogie Banks,
Austin, Susan
Sean
Leslie,
Chiplock.
Tom Lane, Jesus.
Zena Robinson.
Anyway, the random quote that just entered my head that I
Zeno!
want. The random quote that just entered my head that I want to do is Venom was like,
Oh, Eddie, we can refer to anything. We the people, and my favorite,
Oh no.
we.
Oh, it cut off for me too. Oh boy.
I don't
Yes,
even know if any of
yes,
that got
give it a
picked up on
minute.
the mic, but I'm gonna let it be there, and you guys will hear it. Later. So
Aw.
it was the Cosmo line. The we can refer to anything. We do,
Oh.
we the people, and my favorite.
And my favorite, we.
There you go. There you go. Yours is better than mine. All right, let's skip this. I'm so sorry, everybody, but we have a time crunch to go through here.
Yeah. We go any further, we're going to get to the credits of all the all the stockholders and whatnot that nobody cares about.
Philip.
Well,
Look at that polygonal ass.
that is PlayStation 1's ass.
This is the PS4 or 5.
I mean,
I
that's
don't
technically-
care.
Fuck you, Finn.
Knock it off the building.
Hey, listen, we gotta put the Tesseract somewhere.
A pigeon just shows up and flies off with it because he left it irresponsibly on a rooftop.
Now that pigeon has the which stone was the Tesseract in again?
Space.
Yeah,
Great
now
job,
that pigeon
Hero.
has the space
Though
stone.
to be
Great
fair
job,
again.
but not great job enough.
So, Logan.
A good job enough.
So, real quick, Logan. We got about another 40 minutes to kill. How about we do that with side quests?
I mean, if you wanna.
Anyway, hey, Doug, what are your thoughts?
Yes, your thoughts on the game, Doug? My goodness gracious, you played this game. James hasn't.
I did play this game, yeah.
I mean, I have it. I just haven't got the time. Taken the time to play it yet because I still want to finish the first game.
That's fair.
Fair.
But yes, Douglas,
Go ahead,
your
Doug.
thoughts.
People are messy. Take your uncle
I'm still in the same boat with what you guys said about the combat. It's still fucking amazing, and I think I like it better than... I like this combat better than the first one, for sure. Until 2, of course. Story-wise, fuck you, Finn. Just fuck you.
Just, yeah, no, again, it bears repeating. Finn is the weakest link of the entire story.
Yeah, it's also funny.
Most of it's pretty okay.
It's also funny because when I finished the game for the first time, Matt and I were messaging how I felt when she died, and I'm on the same boat with Matt. I just didn't feel anything.
And it didn't need to be that way. That's the problem, is that it didn't need to be that.
I wish it just
Meh.
could have worked better in terms of the story for Finn. That or just another character.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I just can't care for Finn at all.
It's the writing, it's her portrayal.
Yeah.
You were just resting at a subway. How are you tired already?
Relax, dude.
It was a very
relax.
bumpy
Your
ride.
work's
I
a
couldn't
lot
get it.
tiring.
I should try on a new suit. Let's see what I have.
Yeah, no, this thing's starting to smell.
I have
How
not.
about we
done
just
the
go back to
advanced
old
tech
reliable?
I haven't done this one yet, so I guess I'm
Okay.
still trying to show
Kind of
off
think
all
that have we ever used the default suit during this playthrough?
No.
Once.
Yeah, once.
We did.
I mean,
we did use it.
We
Yeah.
did use it once because we did use it once because it does. Where the hell are you?
It should be one of the top ones,
Yeah,
shouldn't
yeah. It does automatically change you into this, I believe, through that cutscene.
Automatically,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna do one of the little quests over here, which is part of Uncle Aaron's, sampling the city quest, which I like this quest. We gotta just get to the marker.
I am curious as to like whether they'll, when it gets to Spider-Man 2, like if they'll continue the tradition and have Across the Spider-Verse suits just so people can wonder why his armpits are bleeding.
I want that.
His armpits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a joke in the whole thing where his suit people go like, "His armpits bleeding or something."
Right,
Why
because
is
like
his suit
on his outfit, there's like an accent line like from his armpit down to his side on each side of side of him.
Oh.
Really quick, guys. Hang on. Oh, that's a boat.
Toot toot!
Marco.
And off in the distance, you could see Mickey on a steamboat.
Oh, there it is. Too close.
Spider Mouse.
I don't think
Yeah.
we're even in the right spot.
That's it.
I like that.
What? That is not too close. Get me on top of this.
Yeah, maybe you do have to be on the flagpole.
There.
Do
it
the
is.
old Sam Raimi method.
There we go. Match one down.
Fairy horns.
Fly. Up and away, web. Shazam.
Aaron Davis, are you calling from prison again? You have no idea how many free minutes I have saved up.
It's like, no.
Wait, did Aaron get arrested?
Yeah. So basically, he's serving a reduced sentence because he whistle blew on Krieger.
Okay, so he's still serving his time. It's just, given all he did, he is serving less time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And could
Okay,
get
good on him.
and could be released on good behavior.
Most likely by the time of the second game, yeah.
Exactly.
Do a flip for the 50th time. Yeah.
That never gets old.
There are only like 4 animations of him going on that subway, aren't there?
Yep. I'm gonna turn that off.
I think we've seen
there.
enough.
I'm guessing
We've
there are
seen
people that
every single one.
I'm guessing that like they expected that like, oh, swinging's so much fun. We don't expect people to like actively rely on the subway.
You underestimate my laziness. Hey, Pete, turn that face off. Swap it out. He just swaps back to his contact IDs and uses the old one.
I'm quoting that one.
Damn it, Peter, put on the spider filter.
It's like, look, Pete, I know in the eyes of the beholder, but anyone with eyes can clearly tell your ugliest sin.
No, you just look too young for you just way too young for your age.
Have you thought about teaching? You're pretty good at it. Honestly,
I mean, for all we know, maybe the considering that, what did I say? But maybe it'll look better in Spider-Man 2 for all we know, because we haven't really seen his
probably.
face in any of the footage for that game yet.
Oh, we got.
This plaza and the blocks around it are alive with sound.
All right.
When you're looking for
Hey, listen.
is light, distinct.
light, huh? Okay.
Sounds like things wrinkling tinkling.
Ah, so somebody doing bottle recycling duties.
A little bit more.
Probably something you don't usually hear.
I know. So you don't hear.
Hold on.
Oh,
The truck.
wind chimes.
Oh,
Oh, I can't do the
You're welcome.
freaking soundboard still.
Oh wait, what were you trying to do on the soundboard?
He was gonna try to do the yahaha, which I didn't want him to do because I can't. I'd have to then go back
The
to an hour and
yahaha?
11 minutes into this footage and put in that sound bite. When
Hey,
my
Doug,
impression
can you
is
do it
already...
for me? Doug, can you do it for? Wait, hey, Doug, can you do it for me? It's in
No,
Dandy's
you don't have
server.
to do that. No, you
If
don't
that-
really have
Dandy
to do
server,
that
because I was
one.
about to say.
If that starts off when we do Spider-Man 2,
It's
I'm
a-
gonna fucking throw something.
No, you don't have to do that.
Come
You
on,
don't
man,
have to do-
please.
you don't have to
Just
do that.
one, man.
No.
I would have stayed close. And you and I would be okay too.
It's okay,
No.
man, you don't gotta
Hey,
do that.
Steve.
I'm not even in that server, so.
God damn it!
You and I are the only ones in that server, Matt.
Well, the only ones in this group.
There.
Are you strained with having to deal with every video editing request known to man? So said Hollow Pete.
Hollow Pete. So, you two got to you too, huh? Happens to us all. I thought I was strong enough to avoid social media, but there are some things that even Spider-Man is weak to.
Okay,
That's why I got this frickin' app. Not that.
I thought the direction we were going to be taking, going off the editing joke, it's like, so, your friends pester you for editing jobs.
I'm gonna grab this woman.
Whoop!
That was a close one. I didn't even realize. You know what? Hang on. Is there? Okay, I'm gonna do this one really quick, just because I want to. Because I now have the joke I want to say before I forget about it, and so we can have a little more excitement. So, go up here.
We can at least do one more.
Yeah, I think actually. Okay, there is still one more movement one. Yeah, there's only 2 challenges left.
Okay.
One base here, another base there, 3 bases, a lot of side quests to do in Harlem. Because I mean, as you're noticing, that's how this game is still a little bit smaller. Hey, Danica, that's how this game is a little bit smaller than the first one. Is that really all of the actual plot and like side quests happen in Harlem? Like all this other stuff is, like they'll pepper some things around, but the greater portion of the greater portion of New York is kind of empty.
Oh yeah.
There really isn't much to do.
In an attempt to save face, Roxxon's board released all of Krieger's personal documents.
Good.
Oh, that man's fucked.
While I'm combing through those docs and waiting to hear Triple J eat crow on air.
Dang.
Pre-recorded casts. Fresh material coming in a few weeks, and in the meantime, remember to sing to your plants while you water them. Seriously, they love it. Okay, bye. See you
You're
soon.
crazy.
That's totally that would be something Molly McGee would say.
I was about to say, that is totally
Yes.
a Molly line.
And remember to happify your neighborhood. Anyway. All right. So
Molly, why do you keep talking about this Spider-Man?
hell, got it.
It's like-
Anyway, okay.
I
so
mean,
here I go.
he's not even an actual spider. That's what I call false advertising.
Listen, if we can't even trust the spider part, how can I even trust that he's a man? He could be a grown child in there. We've never seen.
I mean, for all we, he might not even be a human. For all I know, he could be a monkey or
Remind
a
me again
cat.
where that show takes place.
It's I know they mention it a lot of times. I'm just trying to remember the states.
Let me look it up. But while I'm looking that up,
Hey, one of our app users.
All I know is that they take great pride in their.
I don't know,
terms.
Genki. I don't know, Genki. Is he subscribed to our premium plan? Unfortunately, Genki, that one app user is not subscribed to our premium plan, so he has to go to a lower priority queue until I finish my other duties. Now then, let's finish the thing. Brighton.
Brighton,
Well,
thank you.
that's the name of the city. I'm just trying to remember the name of the state.
Well, I mean, I think Brighton's the most important thing. It's like, what sucks that there's never a Spider-Man to be not. They're never. Fuck it, joke aboard. Let's get on with the Hollow Pete thing.
Okay, it's
I'm
time to do my
tired.
thing.
I'm tired.
I agree. That's why it was okay. Okay, and I looked it up. Brighton. There is a town in Michigan called Brighton. So why don't we just
I think
say
it-
Michigan
I-
called a day?
Yeah,
Anyway,
it
it's
might
time
be.
for the big joke that everybody likes. Maybe I don't know.
Thank you.
What joke?
Let's brighten up the day.
I do this.
More
and
Hollow
goes,
Pete.
So, you whizzed on the electric fence, didn't you? I can say I've been there myself. And so it just plays a little jingle that he sings.
Listen, Peter, I don't know that if that's really your thing, considering that Miles is the one with electric powers here.
Right.
You must learn the way of Piccolo.
Who's Piccolo?
And he just takes out the freaking musical instrument and starts playing it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
This is my Spider Piccolo.
Gunfire. Oh!
Oh crud!
Oh, don't worry, they're hollow bullets.
Totally
hurt.
harmless.
They still hurt.
Just pretend that they're rubber bullets.
Won't that hurt still? Only if you want it to hurt.
Only if you let it hurt you.
Want it to hurt me, Peter?
I forgot that if you, I forgot that if you dodge too early, they will just straight up. Oh damn! I forgot that they can.
Whamp, whamp, whamp.
I forgot that if you dodge too early, they will just like magnetize to you. Ow. Damn.
Talking about the fuck.
Right, that's right.
Oh. So is there like a time limit, or how many times you get hit?
It's 3. Once you get hit 3 times, challenge is already over.
Okay,
It's like
so
the old man in Wind Waker.
Right, 3 strikes, you're out.
Wow.
Just as he pushes like aside.
Logan, I don't know how to tell you, but Steve was right about last session because I didn't get hit once.
Well, watch me. I'm not gonna get hit once
But
either.
you failed
now.
it. I did it in my first try.
Fucking overachiever.
I was about to say,
just
to be
know
fair,
how to
you're
dodge.
Listen, buddy, cherish that 2020 vision and adaptive finger control while it lasts.
I don't even know if I even have 2020 vision.
How young do you think he is?
Wait, you
I
don't?
don't think.
Am I literally one of the only people in this entire group that actually has 2020 vision?
No.
Silence you.
I mean, I have one of my eyes that's fucking blind.
Maybe like, did
Oh.
Mickey say he didn't need glasses?
I think he did.
Pretty
I
sure
could be
he
wrong
has
on that
glasses.
though.
There you go.
And Monica.
There you go. See, he got.
There you go.
See, he managed to do.
Yeah,
perfect
second
it.
try.
Yeah, see, they're
Hey,
Ziggy.
he still got it. He still got ultimate. That's the
I
most
have to do it
important
live
thing.
and be funny.
True.
I'm not funny,
Yeah.
so I failed on both regards.
Hey,
so
yes,
I'm
you
still
are.
trying.
You're fine.
Anyway,
Hey
so
there.
like I
I'm
said,
just
Hey.
teasing.
Yay.
but yeah, like I said, like I know, like I'm pretty sure Iki doesn't. Monica, for a fact, I know doesn't wear glasses. Does Onyx wear glasses, Matt?
Onyx does wear glasses, yes.
Okay.
JJ.
In fact, Onyx actually has worse eyesight than me.
Ooh.
Integrity and facts. I've been tough on this new Spider-Man since the disaster on Braithwaite Ridge.
You did.
For good reason. The kid screwed things up so bad, even the original model would have blushed redder than his costume. The classic one, not that ugly new thing.
Dang.
Bruh.
But today,
Jesus.
He doesn't like the white spider.
that the city
As in like the
is
spider
rallying
logo.
around
Hold
Jesus,
on.
anyway.
and proclaiming him a hero.
I love how the crime progress that thing stopped at the moment he said that.
Crime has been noted. JJ referred to me as a hero.
Reportedly stepped in and saved lives. Or at least that's what his supporters want us to think.
Well,
Real truth is,
there's the JJ we all know and love to hate.
if he hadn't donned a ridiculous suit and started swinging willy-nilly around the city, performing reckless
No,
acts of
it still
violence.
would have happened.
Hero?
Right.
More like zero. Ha!
I made a
I wanna
funny.
hear from those who agree with me.
You know, I'm...
I said open up the lines.
They are open.
I did.
I mean they're open.
Yeah.
Something must be wrong. Folks, we're having technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
Nah, I'm sorry,
Let's have a-
JJ.
You just don't have the staying power that you used to have.
Well,
I'm gonna hurt these pigeons now.
You know, I don't know.
oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
They survived. They survived.
Somewhere, somehow, Pigeon Pete is crying and he doesn't know why.
What is this?
Always feels like someone
But no, like the whole thing with
that's
I don't know. There's this one post somebody posted in all that where it's like Norman and Otto should have been long dead. Like like right now, they should be gone or reverted more to anti-hero or hero figures. Peter should be a parent with children with MJ, and J. Jonah shouldn't be up Spider-Man's ass so much. And yet they keep on resetting in the comics, and I hate that.
Well, blame the execs for not knowing what fans want.
I still think one of my favorite instances of that was Spider-Man 2, when JJ actually thought that Spider-Man was dead, just for him to like
and he
steal the
actually was,
costume
like-
back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he actually was like reconsidering his thoughts on him until he saw Spider-Man steal it back.
It's like I'm gonna, and it's just immediately
like-
on the.
Like, just to let you know, in the comics, there was a point where he knew that Peter was Spider-Man, and, you know, that was after the point of, I think, he was weary about Spider-Man, but after that point, he knew that, you know, Peter is a good person, so Spider-Man has to be a good person. And that was when he actually started rallying for Spider-Man and all of that. But
Was
still in his own J. Jonah way, which I really like.
Hang on a second.
Was that before or after the one time where the Daily Bugle essentially got destroyed?
Cheated with Venom.
I think it's
What is
after.
this? Hang on.
I think
what
it's
is this?
after.
Sounds like Neon.
Me, you, dog.
Hang on. I believe it is Neon. Hang on. Backing up. Backing
You're
up.
getting there.
Backing up. Backing up. I was like, what the hell are you doing? Backing up. Backing up.
Look out, everyone! Spider-Man in reverse!
Alright, maybe.
See, Miles?
There it
This is what it's like having me for a face.
I can't find. But, which actually, you actually remind me of another thing, Matt, when we get around to doing that. Hang on, really quick. Let's do. Boop. Is that, freaking, that was another moment from the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man that I know some people bring up sometimes that I think is a really nice moment. Is that, yes, we know that he is incredibly abrasive towards Spider-Man, but when Green Goblin shows up to the Daily Bugle, like, pissed off, ready to kill people because he wants to know who took the photos of Spider-Man, he stands his ground and doesn't tell him who took those photos.
Oh yeah, no, that is a fantastic moment. I still love that whole moment. But yeah.
He also does that in Spectacular Spider-Man as well early on.
Which I like. He's not a bad guy. Like his fellow, he does what he does because he cares so much about
I'm
his
not
fellow
saying
man and woman. Oh, no, I know. I was making up just a general remark. Like you like these characters, and I agree with you. These are good characters. Yankee.
I did it! I figured it out!
What?
How to safely steal Adam from the comfort of your own home?
That's next
What?
on my to-do list. No, Speed Nonagon.
Oh my God!
Model is updated.
Speed Nonagon? What?
Fixed, frame rate stabilized. It's awesome now.
Which means I can play it?
It still needs textures. Sound
Oh.
effects, music, VO.
I'll write the music. I could probably do sound effects too.
First we improve and design our own spider suit. Now we build a mobile game empire.
I actually hope that I hope they let you play Speed Nonagon in the second
That'd be
game.
cool.
God, that'd be
I'm
so
not
much
doing
fun.
spider things.
Watch they make that a freaking actual downloadable app on like Google Play or the freaking Apple app and freaking App Store.
Well, I'll tell you right
really
now.
dumb.
Well, I'll tell you right now. It's supposed to be a parody on what's it called, Ultra Hexagon,
Oh.
or because it's called Speed Nonagon. A nonagon is a shape. It's like an octagon, but it has 9 sides. So a nonagon. But I forgot what that one game is called. Something Hexagon, Super Hexagon, I think it was called. The one that the one that the composer of Dicey Dungeons also worked on.
I forgot the name, but I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, go ahead, Hype, while I do this next one.
I was just saying, like, it would be cute if you could actually play that in the next game. I also have this dumb idea where it's like, you know how Miles was talking about, like, he can help with the music and sound effects? I now have this... I'm sure it's not this literal, but I have this dumb idea where it's like, in the game, any sound effects is just, like, Miles doing it with his mouth. Like, say, for example, if there's a car driving by, the sound is just Miles just going...
Oh my God.
He would do that. Miles would totally do that.
I actually would love that if I would love that if it was like if the whole thing was like it was a I'm stuck in a bush. I'm stuck in a bush.
Oh God, no, are you serious? Miles!
I'm stuck in a bush. Yeah, I know it's behind you. We're stuck in a bush, Miles.
You know, Matt, I'm starting to see why. Freaking city parks are considered a weakness for Spider-Man.
Yep.
Help me. Help
Get-
me.
Fast travel out of there. Pull up your map.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you're right. I gotta take the subway out of here. I just
Quick,
burrow
activate
into,
the portable subway.
just burrow underground. There you go.
Think about it for a moment. What does that sound like?
birds.
It's not birds.
It is actually.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it
is?
Okay, so I need to just
Wait,
like
what?
wait. So I just need to chill and wait for them again. Oh man.
It is. Trust me, Matt.
Thank
That
you.
actually got me my first time.
But I mean it this time.
That doesn't sound like birds.
Did you notice that? Look at that. When he.
Man, good to see you.
Not that. Wait, hold on. Do the other thing.
What
Do
are
the
you
other thing.
doing, Miles?
I'm trying to say, watch what happens when he does his. No, I'm saying, boom. He like little zip.
Hey, little sparks.
Zappity zap zap.
I see that gesture and I'm just thinking, imagine that.
Oh, you literally gotta be literally right next to them.
And you can only do that if you're visible.
Pigeons.
There you go.
Pigeon Pete.
Oh yeah! Wait, they didn't even run it. They didn't even fly away that time. What the fuck?
Oh, I must not hit the trigger. Okay, let's go here. I'll finish off this quest and then we'll call it.
Alrighty.
Okay.
We still got a whole session I can dedicate to the last challenges, a couple of arenas, and those side quests over in the Bodego.
So what exactly are we gonna get for 100%? So I guess I could ask real quick. Do you even get anything for 100% completion in this game?
The satisfaction of a job well done.
So no.
Ah.
Yes.
So bragging rights.
Yes.
Ergo, something completely valueless.
It would be a truck, like it would be a truck when it's like warmed up, like that.
So maybe we get. There you go. Pardon me, gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
Pretty well. Pretty well.
I think hanging around here is how your dad
Got the idea to be a cop. Yeah. Let's go.
got the idea to be a cop. I said, man, you're not uptight enough for that job.
I do wish more, and I mean, we know now that the comics wouldn't do it, Matt, from what you said, because he's a bell end in the comics. But
Yeah.
I do wish, be it through Spider-Verse or Insomniac, I wish that more could be shown to tell us more about the relationship between Aaron and his father. I keep thinking Jim, but that's the inventor of Garfield. I'm trying to remember what his father's name was.
I read MJ's front
Wait,
page about some car
His
yesterday.
father?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
something
Miles' dad.
Davis.
Sorry, scolding mentor mode.
Isn't it
Jeff
something
Davis.
Davis? Is it Jeff?
The article.
The article was great.
No,
The pictures? Eh.
So what's his
Where'd they get
name?
this Peter Parker guy?
I don't know.
I'm sure MJ
Okay,
asks herself that.
but yeah, Jim Davis is the inventor
So
of
how was the
Garfield.
trip? Did you have to suit up while you were out there?
Yeah, the
I
best
just thought that was
contribution
interesting.
to Spider-Man.
Her and her wild pack.
My gosh, Miles, how'd you do that? I glued his head to the table.
Sounds like a nice break. As much as a work trip can be.
Oh yeah.
And this be my sidekick, Odie the Stupid.
Oh, he the stupid.
He just walls on with all of his legs and peg legs.
Or C, should I slingshot the pup into the next area
It's Jeff.
code? Does it? Hey, democracy really works. Jeff. Okay, thanks.
Jeff Davis.
Jefferson
Okay.
Davis.
Democracy really works. Oh, no, sorry, not that.
Jeff.
This is democracy in action, and just slingshots him.
She and your dad were dating. The three of us spent a lot of time.
The hell?
We got used to this sauce.
Yeah, Jefferson. Sorry, I'm very out of it today.
You're fine.
We
It's okay.
all are. That's the fun of it.
I mean, I'm not.
We're
My favorite.
Well, you still have your high off of watching the Spider-Verse sequels, so you have that excuse.
I was about to say. I was about to. I
That
was
might have
about to
also
say-
been. That high might have also been from the ice cream I was just eating earlier.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Okay. The icicle.
What kind of
drink.
ice cream?
Vanilla, but Mom also scrunched up some nutty bars into it.
Huh. I was about to do a joke that I would have felt very I would have felt bummed out about if I made the joke.
Your mom got
Say it, motherfucker.
When you were like, when I was like, I'm not feeling out of it. I was thinking like, all right, well, Mister, I've been in like a number of really like high-profile videos and a couple games. Like I would have been like, hype. We've been over the celebrities are not people.
Very adorable of you to consider me a celebrity.
I think you are very well known in voice acting.
Well, I mean, like maybe in certain sects, but not like very well known.
Yeah. Also, circles may be the better word to use in future conversation, but I agree
I was about
with
to
you
say, like,
nonetheless.
it could have been the call quality, but I heard that as something completely different.
Well, they're spelled differently, but they do sound very similar. Is the thing. All right, this also is. I actually ended up using this one for last. This one threw me for a loop. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna rush it. You're supposed to look underground because it's supposed to be the subway beneath you.
That was around when Dad and Uncle Aaron were living.
No.
Oh no!
Hang on.
I sat
Stop!
down.
I just want to
What
look.
are you doing?
I'm
He's
trying
afraid
to.
of the subways.
The problem is that whenever I no.
That's a no Spidey zone. What are you doing?
Now what?
Now everybody's running in fear.
Well, we can't go through the subway because apparently Miles has a mortal fear of subways.
It's true.
A subway killed my dad.
So, hot and cold games. Yay or nay?
Oh,
Got it.
Wait, what?
Got it. That was the subway.
Games of hot and cold. Yay or nay?
It depends on if it's pulled off. If it's fun, it'll be okay. Otherwise, it can get really old really fast, especially if it's your only game type. And there we go. Now one more new side mission. Hey, look, Finn's body.
Hey.
wait, Finn's body.
I'm joking. That's a jet in the distance.
Ah.
I thought it was finally falling back down, and Bomb Bomb still hasn't landed yet.
You can see You can see her floating in the vast
What are
reaches
you
of
talking about?
space.
She's reduced to atoms.
Yeah, you can see her float over. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you can see her there, and over there, and way
And look, and there's a
over
part-
there by Avengers
and there's
Tower.
And there's a part of her literally floating right next to that Spider-Man balloon.
I head to Prowler's hideout. I head to Prowler's hideout.
Wait, Max, my wife is still angry at me. I took our son to take your child to work day. She came and said, "Where's our son?" I went over there, and up there.
Oh, Jeff Dunham.
Part of you there, part of you there, part of you
I'm sorry.
over there.
That joke always will get me though. Just the over there, and up there.
Didn't he say something else like, but what was I saying? Over there, and up there.
Yeah, no.
I just remember loving. I just remember liking bits like, what was the last thing that goes through your head? My ass.
My ass.
Kinda jealous
Ugh.
of this layer. The lab. The
What the
basement.
heck is
that a
that
winged
drawing on the
pig?
wall?
It's his Prowler gear.
Always making upgrades.
No, on the wall.
I definitely got
A
my
pig.
suit patches
A flying
from Uncle
pig.
Aaron.
Huh.
Winged
It's pretty
pig.
self-explanatory.
Actually, I think there was also like a lizard on the other wall there.
Urban art is so confusing sometimes.
Oh, a Durgan.
Just don't
It looks like a
understand
wolf.
Look at that lip.
Tabs all over the city.
Yeah, I was about
Honestly,
to say
can we-
that.
Been building his network for
Hmm?
years.
Can we all agree that Aaron's pad in Into the Spider-Verse is fucking incredible?
Agreed.
It's a very
It
chill
is.
place.
Can't remember.
I will
love
say
that
though,
map.
that dragon isn't really that hot. I'm gonna say it doesn't have enough consummate Z's.
Has to be him and Dad's equipment.
All right, here we go. The made you something. Should keep you safe. Use the sounds of the city.
Use the sound.
Oh, basically, kind of a spoiler, I guess. This is how
What the?
it's the mix we made using all of the all of the sounds that we sampled from across the city.
Huh. So is this gonna be the sound effects we'll use in our game?
And a rhythmic key is opened,
Something
Cute.
new every day.
and that is how you would unlock the Prowler suit.
Hey kid,
Behold.
hope the suit fits. You asked why
Yeah,
me and
there you
your
go. That's
dad
how you would
talked.
unlock it normally.
He was investigating the problem.
Behold.
He led him to my clients.
I got to beat him up in this suit.
Simon Krieger, Wilson Fisk,
Or I got to see him in this suit, actually.
Memories.
Oh, the irony.
like that.
He got the inspiration from seeing you beat him up in that same suit.
So I told him. Hoped he'd back off. He did. Good. He didn't want me around. Didn't want you to turn out like me. Hope this suit helps you be better.
I do like how here they're using the spider to almost make it look like a Prowler mask on the chest.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah?
And honestly, okay. Again, I have a theory, and I think they even like slightly confirmed it. I don't think Miles of Earth 42 is a villain Prowler. I think he's more of an anti-hero slash... No, actually, I do think he's more of a hero Prowler. So...
Oh, Logan, before we do end off the session, we should go pay a visit to Spider-Man.
You're right. to end off, and then because yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff in Harlem after this. Yeah. I guess what were your thoughts on that hype?
Right, the ending. It definitely took me by surprise because it's one of those things where it's like I knew that it was gonna have a cliffhanger ending, but I did not know the ending was gonna be that like Miles was gonna go to the universe that the spire that bit him came from. So like I was really looking forward to that moment where he finally told Rio the truth, only for her to be like, "Who's Spider-Man?" And that's where it was starting to like ring in my head. It's like on the one hand, that was kind of a man moment because I really wanted Miles to just tell his parents already. But on the other hand, it was like, oh wait, he really isn't back home.
Yeah, it's.
In fact, you could say he's very far from home.
And apparently, it's actually really interesting because right before I saw.
Been telling everyone how you saved Spider-Man.
Yay! Let me pet him now.
Yay!
It's my cat now. But
This is my cat.
This is how you unlock this suit. And this is how you unlock this outfit.
It's good to be back, Spider-Man.
Out there and stop some crimes, you two.
I walk out here. I show up 15 minutes later with a backpack singed with electric venom. Okay, so fun fact about cats.
They do not conduct electricity.
Or they do, but it only for not for very long. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. To end it off on a better note than that. It was really interesting hype. So I saw the movie like an hour after seeing this video that somebody made like 3 or so years ago after the first Into the Spider-Verse movie came out, where he was theorizing, where part of his like character analysis of Miles was that like the whole point of it was that like if he never met Spider-Man in this universe and like got bit by the spider, he probably would have instead followed in his Uncle Aaron's footsteps and become a Prowler, which is why in the first Spider-Verse movie, when he first meets Peter Parker and their spider senses start messing up with each other's, his colors are still purple and green in contrast to Spider-Man's red and blue.
Yeah.
Huh. I actually forgot about that detail.
So they were already laying the footprints that he already was kind of like, lingering more towards that side of things. So I'm sure whoever made that video essay is feeling very vindicated right now. Or justified right now.
See? I was right!
So now we just wait.
I know what I'm talking about!
So now we just wait for Beyond the Spider-Verse, but for now, we're not quite done with this game just yet. You
and Spider-Man got some unfinished business to take care of. Okay, never mind. Spider-Man's gonna be put away forever.
Gotta show off this suit.
I want to wear Uptown Pride.
Okay. Well, didn't we already show this on off?
Not Uptown Pride, no.
Yep, not
that's
according
what
to
we
this.
Well, whatever. I mean, that said, we'll see you all next time for our final session of Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Yay!